100 Jams where hit music lives. Locked in the midday chop up right here with your girl, Erin Rainman, always playing your favorite hits. And of course, we got more in the mix. But right about now, it's time for Chat Trap, talking about what's hitting headlines today. And you know, Chat Trap was brought to you by the Village Drug and Beauty Supply and Village Auto Parts. You can shop now and save at the Village Drug and Beauty Supply store, located on Alexander Boulevard, Nassau Village, for all your hair care needs, groceries, personal items, and beauty supplies. The Village Drug and Beauty Supply store have it all. Just call them now at 393-3419. Talking about the hottest topics today. So another versus battle is on the way. And I know you haven't gotten tired of seeing some of your favorite artists go head to head, especially, you know, the early 2000 artists, the late 90s artists. And I don't know, man. I love the vibes, man. I think you're bringing it all back. And even some of them are going on tour now. But this one in particular is two of my favorite early 2000 artists will be going head to head September 14th. Now I'm talking about Fat Joe and Ja Rule. I'm super excited to see this one. I know a lot of my 90s babies are as well. But talking about going head to head, former USA President Donald Trump at 75 years old. He had stated in a recent interview that if there was anyone in the world he could box with, it would be the now USA President Joe Biden. Oh, man. So Donald Trump said this during a press conference for an upcoming boxing match. And this is his words right here. And I quote, "I think probably my easiest fight would be Joe Biden because I think he'd go down very, very quickly." Now, a lot of us we see politics as something that's very serious. Then you have persons like Donald Trump who come forward and always just makes a joke out of it or makes some light of it at the end of the day. But I think it's kind of funny, man. It's a lot of humor in it. And it's good to see that he can still bring that humor back, although he is no longer president. And moving on to further news right now, animal brutality is real if you did not know, and you can definitely be arrested for it. And this was something that R&B singer Jaheim had to find out. So, he was arrested at his home where 15 dogs were found living in deplorable conditions. And police found 6 dogs on the driveway in separate crates that were partially filled with feces and inches of water, with one of the dogs unresponsive. And it's just sad to see that, people don't. At least some people don't see dogs as, you should treat them a certain way. You should treat them with love and affection, just like how you would a normal human being. They see it as, oh, you can just do whatever. Have dogs, leave them outside, don't feed them, don't give them water, and just treat them like, they're nothing, like they mean nothing to you. Like, what's the purpose in getting a dog if they mean nothing to you, or if this is how you're going to treat them at the end of the day? Because you can be arrested for it, and that's kind of silly that you went out, got a dog to not take care of it, and now you're being arrested for not taking care of it. Anyhow, so Jaheim, he was arrested for unrelated probation and court warrants when police heard barking on the inside of the home and discovered a further 9 dogs in different stages of emaciation without access to food and water. So I'm trying to figure out, is he living the life that everyone says, oh, I'm going to be 40, 60 years old with a bunch of cats, but he's the male version and he's just doing it with a bunch of dogs and not taking care of the dogs? I don't know. It's crazy, though. But yeah, he's now a radio personality. So good for him. But it seems as though he probably isn't doing so well, seeing the circumstances that he is in at this moment. But moving on to further news, big congratulations going out to Mr. Drake, Mr. Drizzy, Mr. Light Skin. Oh, man, he is actually finally outstreamed Kanye West's album Donda in the U.S. in just 3 days, but that is in the U.S., but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a huge battle because I think he has about 423 million streams. No, yes, Kanye West, Donda, has 423 million streams in the first 8 days, and Drake actually have 430 million. So it's like, yeah, he is pretty much beating Kanye West. And I'm sure, they're definitely going to be going head to head because Kanye is going to try to figure out a way exactly how he can, of course, outstream Drake. But I think it's good competition, and that's what a lot of people need to see, especially artists in the game, to see two great artists, two phenomenal artists go head to head. And that's okay because that's what it's all about at the end of the day, being creative and just finding a way to win, finding out, okay, who's going to be on top. And at the end of the day, may the better man win. But that's it for Chat Trap, just talking about what's been hitting the headlines. Jumping back into the mix in just a bit. Got some DaBaby, but letting you know that, of course, Chat Trap was brought to you by the Village Drug and Beauty Supply and Village Auto Parts. You can shop now and save at the Village Drug and Beauty Supply store. They are located on Alexander Boulevard, Nassau Village. For all your hair care needs, groceries, personal items, and beauty supplies, the Village Drug and Beauty Supply store have it all. Just call them now at 393-3419.